Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading, and this is for Sagittarius Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement in their chart. Jupiter may resonate with the reading. Cross watchers are always welcome. Cross watchers, if I describe someone and you know that it is not you, it is not you. Just because you are connecting with Sagittarius, you're gonna assume that whom I'm describing here is you. Please don't, this is not a personal reading. For those of you who's new to the channel, welcome. You might want to consider subscribing, for I am always hosting a party online wherein I am doing a live streaming, and in the live stream you can ask me questions. If you missed the live streaming, you can still ask me questions. There's a link in the description box. Click that link, you'll be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. So Sagittarius, you may resonate with the entire reading. You may resonate with some bits and pieces of the reading. Take what only yours, right? Take what only resonates. Your overall energy, Sagittarius, is trapped in fear. Number 8, it felt like this is an infinite kind of things are always happening. These fear are always keeps on happening, right? Probably you are also receiving threat, right? I hope that this is more of not that brutal, but let's say that your person is always threatening you with, okay, I am going to leave. It may be verbal or it may be energetic. Verbal, they are blatantly stating that, okay, if you're not going to follow me, there's some controls here, right? If you're not going to follow me, if you're not going to give me what I want, then I will be leaving you, right? For those of you singles, I can also see here that your person placed you in a box, right? There's no formal, right? Understanding, there's no formal communication, but they're giving you a taste of what it's like, right, for you to be together. I mean, of what it's like, that somehow there's already a mutual understanding, there's already, an action here, kind of like you're doing what lovers do, right? But there's no formality on it. So sometimes you feel that you are getting jealous, but you don't have the right. So you are trapped in a box, right? For those who are in a relationship, then probably you are being isolated, or you are being, let's say, your person's not allowing you to socialize. Also, could also be happening that your person, placed you also in a box wherein you cannot get out of, right? Probably your person here turned their back on you, but you cannot move on from that, right? Or someone from your energy, kind of like you cannot, or they cannot get out of that, or there will be some person is going to be incarcerated. But with the trapped in fear here, there's some sort of mind games that is playing here, right, in you. It could also be your own fear. You want to do something, but you cannot. You cannot get out of that because of your fear. There's, the opportunities are opening also to you, but you cannot let go, or you cannot step, right, or move forward because of fear. Probably also with your past experiences, trapped from the past, right? You cannot move on, right? But I can sense here, whatever it is happening, I can sense this might also be a missed opportunity, because you already have the Four of Wands here. Or probably you are not seeing that your person also has some fear of losing you. But since they are doing these mind games, you don't know that you are about to get, or you are already in this position of a strong foundation, right? They're kind of like feeding you with fear so that you are not going to be powerful. So there's a kind of play here that they're doing, right? With the Queen of Wands here, I think that this is the time for you to have a conversation. Kind of like your person. You have to sit down and talk to your person. Now, with the Queen of Wands here, it may be brutal but respectful. With the King of Swords, you have to make a wise decision here. The universe is telling you, right? You can get out of your fear. You can get out of this if you are going to think, because I can see here with fear, this is emotion, right? I think that this is the time wherein you have to use your logic here, because everything is going to a calmer water if you're going to say something, right? If and I can see here that your person somehow is also depriving you with the abundance, but this is not some sort of with the King of Pentacles that they are really depriving you. This is there is some nurture here for a few numbers of you. Probably you are also trapped in a situation wherein your person, they're not giving you this abundance because you're not saying it as well. You're not asking a demand, or you're not demanding. You are kind of also letting this person, right, um, run the show. I think that this is the time for you also to put a direction on this. For a few numbers of you, this could be a same-sex relationship, right? For those who are in heterosexual relationship, do not be too sensitive. This is, I'm doing a reading and I'm reading the energy, right? I can see here there's Queen of Cups. There's love, but there's fear, right? I think that this is the time for you to speak up, like the Queen of Wands is saying. I think that before you also speak up, and I think that you are already here with the Three of Pentacles. Have your self-reflection, right? Understand the situation, learn from the situation. I think that this is the time that you have to be enlightened. With the Nine of Wands, put boundaries, right? Put walls. And I can see that your person, if you're going to say something, your person is also going to remove that walls, and this is going to move not too fast, not too slow. This is not easy, but this is worth it, right? For those of you Saggies who's new to the channel, welcome. You might want to consider subscribing, for I am always hosting a party online wherein I am doing a live streaming, and in the live stream you can ask me questions. If you missed the live streaming, you can still ask me questions. There's a link in the description box. Click that link, you'll be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. 500 likes for this video and your next video will be a full reading. So Saggies, if you want to know your lucky numbers and lucky color, follow me on Instagram. If you also want to know your financial forecast, then follow me on Instagram as well. If you are into twin flame readings, almost personal readings, pick a card and channel messages. Subscribe to the other channel, Timeless Tarot 111, and if you resonate with the reading, congratulations. If you do not resonate with the reading, you can come back to the reading after a week or two. Time is fluid. If you resonate with some bits and pieces of the reading, still congratulations, for I am doing a collective reading. So Sagittarius, going back to your reading, with the High Priest here, I can sense that there will be some apologies. High Priest, right, or Hierophant, if I may say, that this is knowing the good and bad, balancing. I think that this is also the time for you to know your worth, right? I think that this person is also walking, all over you, but this is the time for you to also understand that you have the power, right? With the Hierophant here, or the High Priest, this is a person who is also very grounded. I can sense that your person is going to say something, they're going to listen to you. With the Four of Cups here, I think that you're letting them, right? With the Four of Cups, I think that you are trying also to avoid something because of fear here. I think that this is the time for you to face your fear with a Knight of Cups here, because I can sense that the energy is slowly moving, right? There's a gradual, but also with a Knight of Cups, this is also a delayed good news, a news. Be very strategic. It's not about the words, it's how it comes across. So there are things here, there are, right word for you to say, right timing also. I can see here with the shadow side, there's a lot of controls in here. That is true. Probably it is also codependency, um, mind games, like what I mentioned, playing games. I can see here with the shadow side, there's a lot of controls. Heading or crossing over the narcissistic behavior. And if you're not going to cut this person's horn with the Ten of Swords, this connection is dying. With the Six of Wands here, I can sense that, yeah, with an announcement. I think that this is the time for you to announce something, because I can see your victory and celebration will be yours. You might be connecting here with Leo or has a Leo placement in their chart, or you have a Leo placement in your chart. Taurus or has a Taurus placement in their chart, or you have a Taurus placement in your chart. Any water placements here, right? Let's check here more. Yeah, any water placement, Taurus, like what I mentioned. Capricorn or has a Capricorn placement in their chart, or you have a Capricorn placement in their chart, in your chart. But this is your reading. If you resonate with this and you want to go in depth, you can book a personal reading with me. If you are okay with the reading and you just have a question or two, there is a link in the description box. Click that link. You'll be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. 500 likes for this video and your next video will be full reading. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you. Namaste. See you on the next reading. Goodbye, Sagittarius.